think you should be.
What's going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video we'll be looking at Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, as well as CloakCoin. So shout out to Bitcoin Bond 007 for commenting his top altcoin. If you guys would like to be shouted out in tomorrow's video, please make sure to leave a comment below as to what your top altcoin is. And remember to always turn on post notifications and subscribe to the channel. Alright, so let's just refresh the cryptocurrency market cap and check out what exactly we're dealing with right now. Obviously, hopefully you guys have been aware of what exactly happened. I want to say this morning our market cap was currently like 325 billion and it's now 315 billion. So we did have $10 billion move out of the market, which is interesting. With 24-hour volume of 22 billion, so a lot of new money has been added to the market, obviously into altcoins, not Bitcoin. When we scroll down, you'll see that Litecoin is down on the day, which is interesting and noticeable. You'll see the rest of the crypto is up for the most part, but we're having some consolidation now after the huge bull run that we experienced. When I check on Litecoin and you check out the graph, you'll see that we are or were headed to E, so we'll see whether or not we can reach that. If we look at Bitcoin, you can see that we already broke out past the E, and then Ethereum we already broke out, so let's just now refresh. I want to show you guys what exactly is going on right now. So you see we are currently on our way to hitting E. Whether we stop here or continue is up for the debate, but when I go on to the 4-hour, you'll see more of what exactly is happening. So basically, as we got sandwiched in between this line of resistance and line of support, we eventually broke out and was using the middle moving average, the high-low MMA, as resistance. You can see how we had 3 candles where we could not break, but also used the 118 as a support line, which is very good news. So now you'll see that we did have this uptrend that brought us higher. Just going to delete that for now. And you can see we did break and got caught within the high-low middle moving average. And you can see that we did have a struggle here for a couple hours. We then traded above it and used it as support as we continued to try and fight the bulls and move higher. Obviously, we could not do that. And then eventually we did fall, bringing us lower, and again using this high-low middle moving average as support right now. So what we're going to look for is whether or not we can hold above this high-low middle moving average on the 4-hour chart, or if we're going to plunge lower, probably hitting this area right here around 122 being its next support level for Litecoin. So we'll see exactly if that helps. But otherwise, I did like to see that a lot of money was moved in, and you'll see that we had our point D on the Elliott wave triangle, and eventually we hit E, which is very nice to see. We do have this doji reversal candle, so we'll see if we do flip, but you'll also notice this huge line of support we're kind of chilling at right now, or hanging out in between. We kind of have this channel here where we have a lot of resistance and support. So you can see we're kind of chilling in between here, or taking a breather, maybe consolidate, trade sideways before we continue moving up. Now we are looking at this on the daily, so I'm not surprised if we did have some more consolidation. Same thing with Litecoin. If I just zoom out to the daily, we were extremely oversold on the 4-hour on the daily, or pretty much the amount of movement we had so quickly. I'm not surprised if we traded sideways for maybe another day and then tried to regain our strength and move up. If we check the crypto market cap, you'll notice that Litecoin had only 500 million of volume, which I know isn't crazy high compared to the amount of volume I've seen Litecoin have, which is like 1.5 billion. So another $1 billion within it. But I just want you guys to be aware that we have finished the Bitcoin Elliott wave triangle. So you can see we had A, B, C, D, and we just hit E, which is very, very good to see. It's good news. What I'm looking for now that we have finally hit E, which I've been saying every video that we were going to, If you scroll back or you look at yesterday's video, I've said that we are going to hit E and then try and reach the high-low middle moving average. So that's what we're looking for now. Yes, we will probably have some resistance on the way up, but if we consolidate for a few more, get another pump, we could probably break the 9,600. Let's just see whether or not we can close today above $8,000. That's what I'd like to see, whether or not we can close today's candle above 8,000. Now, another thing, checking out Ethereum. You guys have kind of bashed Ethereum right now, but, you know, the charts really don't lie. You can clearly see what has happened. We had this resistance downwards, and then we had our nice breakout. So, this is on the daily chart. Obviously, it's a lot smaller because it takes a longer time being on the daily. But we did see a pump and a run that brought Ethereum much higher than it was before it started the run. I'm just going to zoom in to show you. You can see we got sandwiched in here and we broke out, faced resistance, and then pop, pop. That is a run-up. That is what a breakout is. A very predictable breakout that I've been telling you guys to pay attention to and what was most likely going to happen. So again, I can see us trading sideways for a little bit, you know, cooling off and then continuing on this run up. Is this the end of the bull run, the bear run? We will find out. Litecoin currently $125. Moving on to CloakCoin right now. Interesting chart on the daily. The one thing I'm noticing is all the lines of support it's been showing. We do have a couple hidden throughout. Hidden throughout the graph. Let's just draw those in right now. Let's see whether or not this coin has a potential breakout point where we can calculate where this broke out or what. What I do notice right now is though that this did have resistance downwards, strong resistance. We could probably draw it something like either this or like that. Either way, we did have this downtrend, consolidated, and just continued the line of support. Excuse me. Until the high-low middle moving average caught up. We still hugged support, and then we popped up. Now we moved higher. You can see how we held this support very strong. By the time the high-low middle moving average caught up, everything kind of cooled off, and then we went higher, which is something to keep note of. Is there an overall downtrend? I think so. Here's something to notice, guys. Check out this. So if you are investing in Ormeus coin, look at the long overall. Whoa, did not mean to delete that. Let's see if we can add that back in. Let's see, the high-low middle moving average. So for all you that want to add indicators, to add an indicator, we click this, and then we type in high-low. Sorry, we type in just middle moving average, MIDDLE, and the middle high-low moving average comes up. We click that one. Bang, we're already up. So I want you guys to pay attention to this overall downtrend on CloakCoin that you can see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 points of resistance. Whether or not you want to clock it up here, hitting these, you could. There's also just a downtrend along the whole thing. So I like to connect the wicks. Some people like to connect the I connect the candles. Some people connect the wicks. So check this out. But for the most part, you can see this overall downtrend leading to the end, I'd say right around January, February, March, April, May, June 10th to the July 10th. So around a month's change. So keep this in mind when you do buy, because there could be a potential pop coming in the next few months. So do pay attention to that. I think that's pretty much going to wrap up Litecoin. Just zoom out and get a better look-see at what exactly we're dealing with. You know? So what I do want to show you guys, I'm just going to draw on the Elliott wave, the impulse wave, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and now we can see a 5th wave bringing us higher. So just because we broke E and we are now on the 5th wave, this 5th wave could bring us somewhere a lot higher within the Elliott impulse wave. So I want you to check that out, that we are now currently starting the 5th wave, which could potentially bring Litecoin and Bitcoin out of this downtrend slowly. Obviously, you know, we'd see something more on the lines of trading like this, but could potentially bring us higher and out of this bull trend. This could be the start, but we will see. We will find out. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.